All right, everybody, this is Jeremy and Lisa and Ava, and they just purchased a
Keystone Carbon 358 2021.
2021.
Did I say that right?
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I said
And
that
it's
right.
obviously it's a toy hauler, and this is your. How many trailers have you guys had?
This is number 4.
Number 4 for
trailers,
you.
but we
Yes.
had a
Camper
camper in
trailer
the back of the
of the truck. So
Slide in, just like Angie and I
Yep,
did to
yep,
start out with. So,
exactly.
and your last trailer you owned for,
That's 2009.
2009.
so it's 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
Almost 11 years.
Yeah, 11 years. So
And then how long did you shop for this one?
this one's been a couple years. We've been kind of looking, and it's got the majority of the floor plan that we like. So it's been a couple years since we've been searching around for it and that, and so.
And you're gonna give us a tour.
And we're going on a tour.
How big's the garage, Jeremy?
The garage is 13 feet. The overall trailer length is 38 feet 11 inches, and it's got 3 slide outs. One for the bedroom, and we'll look at that as we go in there. We can show you where all the slide outs are and everything in there.
And this is their first trip out with it. So, what size bed is that right there? Is it got 2 beds that come down?
It's got 2, yeah. So we got the bunk up here, and it can, and then we've got this here. And what this does is this changes into a couple folding couches, and there's a table that goes in between. So you could use it for your dinette or whatever you wanted. As of right now, it's just used for a bed. It can either raise up to here, and that's how we normally do it, because we'll put our picnic table right here and then sandwich it up there. The couches do fold up against the sides if you have a tall side-by-side that needs to come in, and so you can do it a couple different ways. But it's got the 13 feet, and I think it's like 94 inches on inside to inside.
We got a little cupboard up there.
Yep, got 2 cupboards here.
And it looks like it's washer dryer
Hookups.
ready if you choose to do that.
Then we have a little half bath right there that makes it nice, so you can just come in and come in out of the, if you're all dirty and dusty, and you can just go right into there.
Right into the garage area and avoid the living area.
Yep.
And it is a separate garage area.
Yes,
Lisa's
the
standing there
door.
by the door.
Yep, we've got
Oh, and there's a cupboard up here at the top, but I see a bunch of switches. Those,
Okay,
I'm
what
guessing.
these do, what we've got the electric bed that raises up and down, the rear awning that's out the back, and then a bunch of different lights. And the fan, there's a fan. This has got a control, because there's an exhaust fan up at the top. You can't see because of the bed's hiding it, but it actually opens the lid. You don't have to climb up there. It's an electric, and it opens the lid and it turns the fan on.
So it can suck in maybe any exhaust fumes.
Yeah, and it can. And we've got these here too that will get rid of exhaust. There's one located here, and there's one located in the back corner. You can't see it, but that helps get the the exhaust fumes out too. If there is any, yeah.
Well, when you pull the machines in here, you get a little bit.
You'll get them, yeah.
These are all.
And there's windows, and there's just snap on to kind of help protect the windows.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it.
I didn't even realize that
light
was a
in,
window.
yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, and see, there's a window there and a window on the other side. So the door can fold down. It's got big cables that will support the door, and then it's got a
Mesh.
basically a mesh surrounding that'll go around the outside of it, and it comes with stairs, and so you can have a little patio out the back. Obviously we took it out for this weekend with it being dusty and dirty, so we didn't want to
expose
that. But if we go to lava or something where we're in a better camp where it's not so dusty and dirty, we may set that up.
Yeah, well, and
Cool,
I mean, it'd cool this area off
Oh
too. If you
yeah,
have a little
definitely.
bit of a breeze.
And it's got a screen that'll pull down, so it'll keep all the bugs and everything out of the trailer. So.
Very nice. Into the main living areas. So this couch, does it come out into a bed too, or
What it is it reclines.
so recliners?
Yes, there's 3 recliners,
Ah,
and when you're hooked up to shore power, it has heated seats. They also vibrate.
little massage
And
seats.
The massage seats, yeah. So they're massaging,
Oh.
and
The
And then they
controls.
have
So-
LED lights in here and LED lights
these on the
underneath.
bottom. But that only works
If you're hooked up to
if you're
shore.
hooked up.
Well, you ordered this with a generator.
Yeah,
so if you turn the generator on,
it, yeah.
they'd work as well.
Yep, exactly.
So a gray kitchen, gray accents. Very nice.
Yeah, and I like that. Kind of a neutral, color to it. I don't want anything really dark, black cabinets or anything like that, or white. I feel like the gray is pretty neutral. And
Well, and it lightens it up compared to most of the browns that you see.
the browns, yeah, they're pretty dark,
And
so,
of course, right across your fancy reclining chairs, you have a TV, pretty big TV.
50-inch TV.
with storage underneath.
Yeah, we've got, quite a, a little, not a huge amount of storage, not too deep of cabinets, but, it's a lot more storage than what we had in our old trailer. This has got so we're still trying to get it set up how we want.
Yeah, well, this is your first weekend out.
Yeah, we're this is helping us out a lot with this weekend, is to go so we can figure out where to store stuff, what type of things we need to purchase and stuff.
And then you've got the double door Norcold.
Yeah, this is definitely an upgrade compared to what we've been used to, because we were just used to the smaller 8 cubic foot refrigerator. This is a 12 cubic feet, so it's a bigger. It's definitely holds a lot more.
And it has storage above it.
And it's got storage up above. And this is on a slide. This does slide in, so it will come into here. That was one thing when we got this trailer, is we wanted to have access to the fridge if we needed to stop. The only downfall is with this couch is on a slide also, and so it comes in. So one downfall that we did is if we have to come in through here, we don't really have, I have to climb over. Or we could pull out a slide if we needed to. If we needed to pull that slide out just a little bit, then we could access the fridge.
Okay.
And now, but I wanted it where I've seen some models where the fridge is over here and it tucks up here and you can't even open the fridge. And so at least this one you can access and get into the
With
fridge.
a little bit of gymnastics, you can get
Exactly.
to the fridge.
I've already had to do it. We got the trailer all loaded, and then we had to add a few more items to the fridge. So I just climbed over, and not a big deal at all.
And then you've got storage above, little bar there.
Yeah, we've got more counter space. Like I said, it's not massive amount of counter space, but it's pretty nice. We did purchase. We got a couple bar stools. They didn't come with the trailer, but we actually thought it was kind of cool to be able to set that up, and you can kind of use it to sit there. So it works out pretty well. We've also the table that goes in the back actually can set up right here and works really well too.
So does it have
It doesn't have anything to go in there. The table is a portable table. It folds out. We've got it. It's actually.
Then you can just sit it up anywhere here.
That's the table right there. Yeah. So I forgot that I had that. It's
So
nothing huge, but it's definitely convenient that you can move it around. So
awesome.
and then up here. If you come in here and look up here, I know we've got it packed with some pillows, but that's a little
a loft.
It's a loft, yeah. And so at some point,
It's a bed.
a kid could sleep up there. We have a ladder for it. The ladder is in the back. Actually, it's up there. We've got the ladder up there. Right now, we're just going to use it for storage.
So what do they say this will sleep? I would assume that do you remember?
What?
I think you could fit easily 6 adults because you got 3 queen beds. And then you have that one up there so you can fit 7. But I think you have enough room back there if you really wanted to throw an air mattress and everything down. You could.
Oh, you could. I would say just 8, probably. You know, comfortable.
Plus, you could
you
put
know,
one here on the couch, even though it doesn't. This is where Brock's gonna sleep at
when
Lava
when we have
because
the Lava.
'Cause you'll have other
we'll
family
have
with
some
you.
other family members with us. So
And then it came with 2 air conditioners.
yes,
You've got,
there's one right here.
and
And then the other one's up in the main bedroom, and then it is ducted into that back. So some of the higher end models will have a third air conditioner in the back. This one is just ducted back there. Haven't had to use it yet, so
yeah,
that's
well,
good.
first trip
So,
out,
yeah,
we're up boondocking,
yeah,
so
we're enjoying it. So
all right.
and then there's a little small pantry right here. Nothing too crazy, but gives a little bit of storage in there. And then we've got a couple more cabinets up top.
Yeah, a lot of-
But, you know, a lot more storage than, like I said, we used to have. It's not crazy, but it's definitely nice. So we'll start with the bathroom first. So,
so you got switches right here
yeah,
when you
that
walk
turns
in.
on. Those will turn on the downstairs into the kitchen area.
And so you got a nice big shower.
Yeah, big shower. It's got, if I slide it that way, it's got a seat right there.
So
you
Lisa
sit
can
down
shave
and
her legs.
Yep, exactly.
Or you can shave your legs, Jeremy.
Yep, and that's not going to happen anytime soon.
So nice little skylight in there,
Yep.
give you a little extra headroom if
And it
you're a
brings in
little
a lot
taller.
of natural light too. It's amazing how light it is in here just with the natural lighting.
Yeah.
So
And a porcelain toilet, I
porcelain
assume.
toilet, yes.
So you have little medicine cabinet, and then some under sink
Just a
storage,
little bit of storage under there,
and then a little storage here on the side.
yeah.
All right,
And
into the bedroom. So
okay, and this is right here. So we've got another slide out. This is the third slide out for the wardrobe area as far as
keeping your clothes,
and whatnot. So
and
and
then
some storage up top, and even on the nightstands there's some storage there.
and this has a queen size bed.
Queen size bed,
But it does have the underbed storage.
Oh,
and
nice,
so it's got quite a bit of storage that we can put under there.
very good.
So,
And how was the mattress?
we are going to upgrade. It is pretty hard. From the factory, I would highly recommend. We're definitely going to try to upgrade and do a better mattress. It is pretty hard.
Seems like one of the first things
Yeah,
people do
yeah.
is get rid of the mattress that manufacturers give you,
Exactly.
right?
Yep.
Like a bay window kind of
Yeah.
a setup
That is.
within the slide.
We should.
So
There we go. A little bit
Yeah,
better lighting there.
if you weren't, wedged in here
Into a
between all
tree.
these great big pine trees, it'd be letting more light in, I'm sure.
Exactly.
So here we are on the outside, and again, Jeremy had to get kind of wedged in here in the trees, but little side angle.
Has
Yeah.
the friction doors.
Yeah.
And Lisa says it has the friction doors. And one of the things that I noticed is it does have a nice screen door. Unlike mine. Mine doesn't have a screen door. We're going to follow Jeremy around to the
Yeah.
front.
We've got this
course.
door here that it's kind of in a bad spot, so we're accessing everything through the garage. But here's where we would enter in through the main area.
Right?
It does have an awning that goes over the top, but as we're kind of squished into this area, it's a little bit harder.
Yeah, you were one of the last to show up, so
Yep.
you got the slim
And we
pickings.
get it, and I'm not definitely happy about that. So
And of course you pull it with your nice big Dodge.
yeah, and we're gonna have to. We're in the process of probably considering lowering it down a little bit, just because it's a little tall. So
And this trailer, it looks like, has the 6-point
Yep.
stabilizer system.
yep.
I can see one of them extended there, and you're using
Exactly.
the Anderson.
We're using the Anderson little buckets. We were just told basically if you can limit the the length or anything take up as much. It's just less wear and tear on the jacks and stuff. So that's why we went with these. We put on a different style. A few of these cubbies did not have locks. They have just these manual like that, but nothing locking. And so we wanted to have it. I mean, this is where all the
your hydraulics,
the hydraulics and everything. So this cubby wasn't as serious, but we did purchase some aftermarket locking latches and that, just to keep it more secure and that, so people aren't messing with the cubbies. This one does have the slam latch style like this.
Nice.
It does have a, it's very skinny, but they did have this installed where you've got this nice roll out compartment where we can put all, and I'm still in the process. We just kind of threw everything in to get it here. We are going to find a different spot for our hose and whatnot, but it works really good for any type of chocks or just any storage with that. It's got quite a bit of storage in here.
Does that go all the way through?
That does not go all the way through.
But it's quite deep.
But I would assume that we're probably 6 feet or more.
Boy, most of the way through.
Yeah, because on the other side is the wash bay area, whatever.
Water convenience center.
Yeah. And there's a light in here that turns on where you can, if you need to access anything in the dark, you can turn that on.
And it looks like you have a Sani flush on this side.
On this side, and this does one of the black tanks. It's got 2 black tanks, and this will take care of one side. And then it's got an air vent here. This is for the water. When you're filling up your water tank, it's got a 108 gallon water tank. And as you're filling it up, this is just the overflow. So when it's full, it spews out there, and so at least at least it helps get all the air out of the lines too. We've got 2 of the 7.5 gallon tanks, a little bit bigger tanks, but nice compartment for it. And this one did not have the locking compartment, so I thought, we better put that on there because I don't want someone stealing my propane tank.
Yeah, I mean, federally, they can't come with locks on them, but I understand you wanting to secure your tank.
Just to secure it, because that could be an issue if something happened. You're going to want access to get in there. Then this compartment here is where the generator is.
Because you ordered it with the genset, and that's a 5500 Onan.
Yep.
Now, is that gas, propane?
It is gas. It runs off gas. It runs off of the gas with the fuel station. That there's a 30-gallon fuel station to fill up the wheelers, and then it runs off of that also. So this is one thing we did have to modify. This compartment was only designed to run 2 12-volt batteries is all. I had upgraded to 6-volt batteries, and these would not fit. I had to build this whole compartment and put it in there and move over my auto leveling gauge. Had to shift it over a little bit, but I just like the 6-volt batteries better, so it's definitely, and I managed to squeeze it in there. So
you welded yourself up.
Yeah, I made all brackets and everything, and it's all locked in and secured in there.
Nice.
And a nice upgrade.
Your water
this in here.
So a little outside shower.
Yep. If you needed to, you can spray off the wheelers or kids or whatever you'd like right here, and it explains everything here as far as how to winterize it, to fill it. Just a few options: your black tank and your gray tank. This is where all your valves are at.
And then you've got I think a 12-gallon water heater.
Yes, you got a 12-gallon water heater here. It's a Suburban brand. And so so far, I mean, that's we're just used to this standard 6-gallon that we've had on our older trailers, so 12-gallon might be pretty nice. So
and a vent above the stove there, I'm sure,
for an exhaust vent. Yep, I'd already used that. We were cooking and the fire alarms went off, so we had to hurry and turn on that. So,
Then it
so
looks like you got a ladder on this side to access
yep,
the
to
roof.
access the roof and that.
And this must be where your fuel
Yeah, this is
center
where the
is.
fuel- We did fill it up just to. We've got the little hose and everything, so we can bring it out to the wheelers and fuel up the wheelers. So nice little convenient setup.
And here we are around back again. And you mentioned the awning over the patio.
We don't have that extended out, but it will extend out for the patio deck.
And then it's backup camera ready, I see.
Yeah,
Well, Jeremy and Lisa, thanks for showing us your new trailer.
appreciate it. Thank you. So
Many, many years of fun to come.
exactly.
Well, this is where I'm going to end this one. We'd like to thank Jeremy and Lisa for showcasing their 2021 Keystone Carbon 358 toy hauler. Well, if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe and follow Angie, Jazz, and I on our journey. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you down the road.